Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. I just come across this public intellectual, David Berlinksi. He's upsetting the apple cart with the evolutionist, and I really like him. I'm going to link to one of his books so that you can have a read. I'll read some quotes of his in the future. The intellectuals are attacking him, the scientists are attacking him, trying to destroy him. But this public intellectual is speaking out, and let's hear what he has to say about evolution. Okay.
Accomplishment of the noble and lovely thing that is me. But of course, as a critic of Darwinian theory, I don't hold with that. For heaven's sake, let's open up the discussion a little bit and present some countervailing views, at least to the extent of appraising Darwinian theory in the context that realistically portrays it for what it is. A kind of amusing 19th century collection of anecdotes that is utterly unlike anything we see in the serious sciences. That would be my favorite position. Yeah, biologists do agree that this is the correct theory for the origin and diversification of life, but here are some points you should consider as well. One, the theory doesn't have any substance. Two, it's preposterous. Three, it's not supported by the evidence. And four, the fact that the biologists are uniformly in agreement about this issue could as well be explained by some solid Marxist interpretation of their economic interests. That would satisfy me. It's not asking for much, is it?
I like the guy. I like him, mate. I like him. So that's David Berlinksi. Now the atheists are going to say, oh, he's a maverick intellectual, he's not done any scientific work. They'll come out with all these things. They'll just hammer the guy. They'll hammer this video because they'll hate it. That a public intellectual who's pretty sharp, who's willing to challenge the orthodoxy of the day, the high priest like Dawkins. So what the high priest Dawkins and Daniel Dennett and all these atheists are doing is having an inquisition, and anybody who speaks out against the Darwinian orthodoxy, they get destroyed. The character get destroyed. They'll say, well, Berlinski's scholarship's just not credible, and they'll attack his character and everything, and they won't actually deal with really what he's saying. They'll say, oh, he's just like the creationist. But anyhow, the question is, Dawkins and you Darwinians out there, you evolutionists, will you stop your inquisitions? Stop your inquisitions and allow free thought and questioning on these issues. What I find very, very strange is nobody in the scientific community is allowed to present any counter arguments against evolution or propose any new ideas. That to me is very, very strange. I find that very, very strange, and that's why I've always been suspicious of evolution. If there were people who were proposing new ideas, if there were people who could counter and falsify evolution, and evolution had to provide more evidence to counter that, etc., then I'd be a bit less skeptical, because I'd be thinking, well, these scientists are not trying to control information, they're not trying to control the debate. But I do feel there is an inquisition going on against anybody who speaks out against evolution, and this public intellectual has had an inquisition in the sense that they've just ridiculed this guy. But he is an eminent intellectual, he's a bright fellow, and he's got a lot of good things to say. He's got the guts to speak out. That's David Berlinksi and the Darwinian Inquisition, I'll call this video. Leave him alone, atheist, leave him alone, evolutionist, and engage with what he's got to say. I'll leave a link to his book, and hope you find it of interest, and to his website. Take care and God bless.